Where did he put it? Is it? No. Where could it be? Did you ever hear the tragedy of the Protection 5 armor? What? Wait, HyTech, is that you? And did you say Protection 5 armor? I thought not. It's not a story that devs would tell you. Okay, HyTech, just take off the hood. Did you find a way to get Protection 5 armor? Also, your Darth Sidious impression is quite bad. The beta snapshots are a pathway to many abilities some would deem unnatural. Okay, if you actually got Protection 5 armor, you need to show me right now. Alright, well you heard the man, or me, or I don't know how that works, but we need to get Protection 5 armor and it's raining. We're gonna go back inside. And it's possible. In vanilla Minecraft, no cheats, no nothing, only using specific versions of Minecraft. A lot of these are snapshots that have some glitches that allow us to do exactly what we want. This was something that was deemed impossible, but it's been right under our noses for an entire year. Now I know this armor here is really good, but now it is no longer the best armor. We can redo all of this. I never thought that this day would come. Now, of course, I didn't actually come up with this method myself. I'll link all the stuff in the description if you want to do it in your own world as well. But to start, two things need to happen. One, I need to get a lot of experience. And two, we need to enter snapshot 12W49A. And unfortunately, I can't bring anything down to that version, so we need to start completely fresh. So while one version of me is checking out the past, present me is going to be fixing this Enderman Farm to get a ton of levels. Welcome to Snapshot 12W49A, released on December 7, 2012. It added nether brick slabs, fireworks, and enchanted books. We're really only here for that last one. You see, with enchanted books being added for the first time, there was one major oversight. With an anvil, you can add any enchantment to any item. I used this version in my last illegal items video where I got some other cool stuff. So the goal for now is just to play Minecraft to the point where I have an enchantment table and diamond armor, which wasn't hard per se, it just took a couple hours. Needing to double tap W in order to sprint is a pain. I will say, there's a lot of iron in these caves and I got all the diamonds I needed without any issue. Don't worry though, there's lots of time for things to go wrong. Now that I have all the diamonds, I needed experience and bookshelves. Thankfully, I'd already started a cow farm and started constructing a mob grinder so I could get experience faster. Mining coal and killing chickens was getting old. So the true grind began. I decided it was easier to get a whole bunch of level 1 enchantments rather than risk 30 whole levels to maybe not get anything useful. Because in this version, it doesn't just take 3 levels to get a high enchantment. It takes all 30, meaning doing it that way would be brutal. But I still haven't explained why I need to get these enchanted books. Well, you already know that we can put any enchantment on any item in this version. And we need level 5 enchantments on every piece of armor. And a pickaxe too, but that was for something different. Once I get level 5 enchantments like efficiency, power, or bane of arthropods, we can convert those into protection. Except, we're not there yet. Let's actually get those enchantments first. The mob farm was not working. I don't know, I built it pretty close to the ground, so it probably broke, it's whatever. The nether, however, was a golden opportunity. Only without the gold, because that wouldn't come for another 8 years. And apparently nether quartz 2 is not there. So I deferred to killing pigmen, which went poorly, to say the least. So in my third attempt to get experience, I found a nether fortress and set up a rudimentary blaze farm. Finally, I could get what I needed without dying every 5 seconds. Speaking of all this experience, let's see how modern version HyTech is doing. Okay, well I'm sure past Snapshot HyTech is doing something awesome in his other world, but for now we need to fix the Enderman Farm, which is going to require us to get a name tag and then some ender pearls, but we already have that second one. Who sells name tags? You do. 3 name tags. If I fail 3 times in a row, I'm just gonna build a different farm. I should sleep. Man, I spent all of last video building this awesome house, and I just slept on the ground right outside. Doesn't matter though, because we got important things to do. Okay, so the reason this farm broke is because, I believe it was 1.20 or 1.21, they changed the height that Enderman can reach. So now, an Enderman walks across, kills the Endermite, and then falls. So we need to make this higher and a bit more secure. And I think it's doable. Let's get you inside this cart, inside the rail, please? Please? There we go. He's in. And now we just have to hope I haven't massively blundered. This is gonna be dangerous. Do they get it? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Well, because of that, I think we're good for me to AFK and not have to worry about it breaking. You can't see my face. Well, now I can put my experience gathering woes to rest in both versions. I have everything enchanted properly, level 5 enchantments on the armor, and sharpness on the pickaxe. Now we update to version 18W21A, a snapshot from 2018. On a side note, if you're going to do this yourself, I found that opening the world in 1.12 before going to 18W21A helped a lot with stability. It kept crashing when I went directly from one snapshot to the next. I don't know, there must have been some changes to the save file system over the course of those 6 years, so jumping into something in the middle first seemed to help. Now that we're in the next snapshot, we have 2 tasks. One, I want to get an Elytra with Unbreaking 3. Unfortunately, from here on out, you can't get any level 4 or 5 enchantments on the Elytra, so Protection 3 is going to have to do. Or at least, it would have, if there was an end portal in this world. I got Ender Pearls and Eyes of Ender and followed them to the supposed location of the stronghold, but it wasn't there. In a creative copy of the world, I used commands to locate the end portal, and it was in chunks from the past version. I even teleported out 100,000 blocks, and it still showed up in the same spot. So, something happened when I upgraded versions, and there is no end portal, which means no Protection 3 Elytra. Sad, but not the end of the world. You guys are really here for the Protection 5 armor anyways. Which we are now going to make. Next step, while in this snapshot, rename the armor to anything you want and put it in a chest. Renaming it updates the armor in the current version. Then upgrade to the next snapshot, 18W22B. And upon loading in, the enchantments have defaulted to protection. Why? I have no idea. And which level? Well, the level of the previous enchantment, which was 5. We now have Prot 5 on the armor. Visible happiness. Finally, with a few simple tricks, we can send those items to my main forever world. And we have officially secured the Protection 5 armor. And a couple pigmen who didn't have swords, and I thought it was fun. Although one of them did drop a sword after I killed it. I wonder where he was hiding that. Okay, well now that we have the Prot 5, we need to put everything else on it. Hence the reason I have some of these extra things that... Well, actually, let's not be stupid here. I was going to go remove these enchantments, but these are the exact enchantments we need. That could have been a huge waste of experience. That's why I needed so many levels, because I was going to have to put enchantments on, 4 sets of armor. Okay, well this is all 4 sets of armor we need. Now you might be wondering how on earth I'm going to combine these, because you can't put projectile protection with fire protection, with blast protection, with normal protection. Except you can. In 2 specific versions, it's possible. If you saw my previous illegal items video, you know I went to a snapshot in 1.14 where it was available. Well, last year, another one came out, and it's so much better. You don't even need any experience for it, so I guess 400 levels was a little bit overkill. Oh, and the blaze rods too, I completely forgot about these. Does this work? It works, it sets them on fire. Oh, this is awesome. This is a true blaze rod. This is what blaze rod should do by default. Actually, I don't really know if that's a good idea or not, but I haven't talked about the sharpness 5 pickaxe yet. I got a sharpness 5 pickaxe in my first illegal items run, and I lost it in lava. And here I am now reclaiming it. That's why this one here says replacement, because it's a replacement for my sharpness 5 pickaxe. And I got it back. Okay, this is everything we need. Oh, we need a grindstone too, and you'll see why once we switch versions. Okay, I've had an idea, and it's an idea that I will explain once again once we get to the other version. Now, doing this is dangerous for obvious reasons. I'm downgrading my world. Anything that wasn't in the update that I'm going to is just going to be erased. Now, does that mean everything is going away? No. If I turn my render distance down super, super low and go back to this spot, this is where in the very first episode that I ever made on this world, I went to get my current illegal armor that I'm not actually wearing. And you can see what it did to my world, right? It broke this chunk, it broke around it, it broke all of these. And I imagine it's going to do it again. It broke a little bit here. Yeah, look at this. This is all these chunk errors. You can see I've done some sketchy things in this world before, and I don't believe this will be the last. So what we do is we turn everything down to the smallest it can be. Okay, let's do it. We're going in. And we have everything. Okay. We're going to try to not move as much as possible. And here is why this snapshot is so incredible. Ready? Watch this. Mending, fire protection, unbreaking. Mending, blast protection. Oh, look at that. It's got fire protection, unbreaking, and blast protection on it now. Boom, now I have 2 protection 5s. Now I have 3 sets of protection 5. I'm gonna get 4 sets of protection 5 armor. And I can do this with my sharpness pickaxe as well. Now I have 2 sharpness pickaxes in case I stupidly lose another one. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is crazy. 4 sets. 4 sets of this. 4. Okay, quick. Let's get out of this, please. Let's get out before we ruin everything else. I hope that nothing else was destroyed. Oh, this armor was gone. It took everything off my body. I'm glad I wasn't wearing anything important. That could have been really bad. Okay. My house still stands. My beacons still stand. Okay, we got them. We got them. We got them. So, what was left but to max out the armor with both more enchantments and full netherite. And so now we have a full set of protection 5 armor, all done in survival. Not once did I use any cheats, not once did I use any commands. This has been unthinkable for the entirety that Minecraft has existed. This armor served me well. This has been my armor for years, and now we have upgraded to the next best thing. And I can only imagine what future updates you're gonna bring. There's gonna be so many more glitches, so many more awesome stuff, and I'm here for it. As this sign says, subscribe to HyTech. We got the Protection 5 armor, traveled through multiple versions. Unfortunately, couldn't get Protection 3 Elytras. I really wanted them, but oh well. Normal Elytra is gonna have to suffice. Maybe one day I could go back and figure it out. But until then, all this is gonna have to do. I wanna make a couple YouTube shorts testing this armor, so let me know some ideas down in the comments below. Let me know if you get this Protection 5 armor for yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Actually, that protected me pretty well.